Businesses joined city and state leaders today to ask the question, how much noise is too much noise and who should enforce it? Right now, state law says businesses can be cited for any noise, which police say is impossible to enforce. And Channel 11's Andrew Havrenik was at the hearing where one business says it will move out of the city if something doesn't change.
Bars all around Pittsburgh, like Wiggle Whiskey here behind me, say they want to be good neighbors to people who live nearby. But they say the current noise enforcement by the state is hurting their businesses. Wiggle Whiskey says if something doesn't change, they'll have to move. In 2022, Pennsylvania eased restrictions on loud music at bars from 0 to 75 decibels outside of their property. That is everywhere except Pittsburgh and Philadelphia.
0 is impossible. We just know you can breathe and it's more than 0.
Alex Moser with Wiggle Whiskey says they've been investigated for noise complaints twice in the last 2 years.
I will tell you too that the investigation is not a light one. We have to pull 2 years of receipts of everything. We have to talk about, I have to show an employee roster. I mean, it is in depth.
He says because the noise complaints are enforced by the state, there's no communication with neighbors or police. He says it could sink their business.
Because this gentleman doesn't like when we have an acoustic guitar player playing, our whole business could go down, and we're not going to put up with it much longer, and we're going to move. We will leave the Strip District if this continues.
The current system feels designed almost exclusively to embarrass and punish us, with zero interest in having a dialogue or actually working to solve complaints.
Businesses are asking the city to take over noise complaint enforcement from the state. The big question is, who would be responsible for enforcing noise complaints in the city of Pittsburgh? Police Chief Jason Lando says it would put a strain on the department.
And for us to take this on, would be a significant lift.
But business leaders say police already respond to noise complaints at businesses and homes without liquor license. They feel having local police enforce noise complaints at bars wouldn't be a strain and would allow them to better work with the community.
What we heard is that there isn't bandwidth for the police to do this, but we then also heard that there's only been 27 complaints over the last 3 years.
Council members at today's meeting say they will continue discussions. Reporting tonight in the Strip District, Andrew Havrenik, Channel 11 News.